Okay. Well, have you noticed that sometimes when you say feeling words like hopeless or anxious, that your clients ask you to repeat? They might even come in a little closer because maybe they didn't understand you. Well, today we're going to fix that by working on exactly where to put the stress in those important words because it does make a difference. People are expecting to hear a word pronounced a certain way. So let's go ahead and practice that. But before we start, I want to tell you that I have a free guide called the How to Master Question Formation in Therapy. And this is made specifically for my therapists out there, okay? And this includes similar examples, including audio examples of everything that I will be talking about today. You'll find the link in the description, and I think it'll be in the pinned comments also. Well, I see this challenge come up all the time in my work with therapists, okay? And I have some practical techniques that can help you get started on the right foot every time. And so in therapy sessions, we use feeling words all the time, and these words often have two or three syllables, okay? And it's important that you get the stress on the correct syllable because it really makes a big difference in how clearly you are heard through. So let me say something to you just to let you know it's not really all about saying the correct sounds. It's about putting the emphasis in exactly the right place. That is really important. Okay, so let's look at some common feeling words. So, the first type of words we are going to talk about today are the two-syllable words, okay? And for these, the stress is usually on the first syllable. All right, so watch my mouth. Okay, and I've got some words for you. So, the first word is hopeless. Hopeless. Okay, see how the first part is stronger? Hopeless, not hopeless, but hopeless. Okay, I want you to take a turn. Go ahead, repeat after me. Hopeless. Good, very good. Okay, now here's another word. Helpless. Helpless. Okay, your turn. All right, here's another one. Worthless. 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 Your turn. Good. It's really good to mimic me and repeat what I say in the exact same way that I say it. And this will help you to sound more natural. And after a while with practicing it, you won't even have to think about how to pronounce these words, right? Or you won't even think about where the stress is in the word, you'll just say it correctly. By the way, if you are finding this helpful, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell so that you will be notified for more pronunciation practice videos just like this one. All right, now let's try these three-syllable feeling words. Most of the time, these words also will have the stress on the first syllable. I have a few for you to practice, okay? So the first one is powerless, not powerless, right? Powerless. Your turn. Okay, and make sure you are saying it exactly the way that I'm saying it so that you can get your pronunciation good. All right, well, the next word is worthlessly. 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 All right, your turn. Okay, very good. And the last word is hopelessly. Hopelessly. Your turn. All right, good deal. Okay, let's try this in a real therapy context situation. This will be a sentence that you might say to one of your clients. All right, so here we go. I hear that you're feeling powerless in this situation. I'll say that again. I hear that you're feeling powerless in this situation. Okay, your turn. Okay, very good. Now remember, say it exactly the way that I'm saying it so that you'll get your intonation better, all right? And so that you won't have to think about how you're saying these things, all right? All right, so here's where some people get confused and stumble. And it's with this particular suffix called aided, A-T-E-D. Now, for these, the stress comes a little earlier. So I want you to watch my mouth again. And this word, the first one is frustrated, right? The emphasis is on the first syllable, frustrated, not frustrated, frustrated. Okay, your turn. Good. Another one, validated, validated, not validated, right? Validated. Your turn. Okay. Next one, elevated. The first syllable gets the stress, elevated, not elevated, elevated. Your turn. All right. Now I want you to try this phrase. You're feeling frustrated with the situation. Your turn. All right. Now remember, you'll find audio examples of all of these patterns in the free guide that I mentioned earlier in the video. They're going to be different examples, but all of these patterns and more are covered in that PDF guide, and it has the audio there for you, okay? Now, these stress patterns are just one piece of clear therapeutic communication, all right? And in my complete step-by-step pronunciation system, I walk you through all these feeling patterns that show up in therapy sessions, even more than we went through today. And it breaks down each pattern in small, manageable pieces. Plus, you get real-time feedback on your stress patterns in actual therapy scenarios, okay? So think about how much more confident you'll feel when your empathy comes through clearly the first time. Okay, well, if you haven't already, make sure to download the free guide using the link below in the description or the pinned comments. Now, you can practice these patterns on your own daily if you would like. The more you practice, the better you will get quickly. Okay, and so if you'd like to transform your therapeutic communication, you can find the link to work with me in the comments below, and we can work together on your specific pronunciation needs. Have a nice one, and I'll see you in the next video.